Hello and welcome to White Horse Music TV! You know, the fancier the instruments, the louder that introduction is, and these are fancy instruments. So today I am doing a video to demonstrate a couple of cellos for Annie. Annie asked for me to, you might know Annie. She might live next door to you. Probably not, but you never know. You might be that one lucky person in the world. Today I am going to show to you two fancy cellos. This one that I'm holding is called a J. Haide Eurowood model cello. And I believe, oh yeah, it's a Stradivarius copy cello, and you'll see it's quite antiqued. Really beautifully done. The wood up close, you can see that it's sort of like the varnish is nice and thin. You can see the growth rings there. There's little tiny scratches and nicks and that sort of thing. Just really delicately done, clever antiquing of this cello to make it look like it's a, 300-year-old cello. And you can see there's wear where it might have sat in the case for many years. Wear here, where it would be sitting against the body of the person. A little bit of wear here, where the person's hand would rest when it's, when you're holding the cello. So they've done an amazing job. And so with this cello, it's the European wood model. So they have a Chinese wood model. The European wood model is a lot more expensive. Often, like when I look at them, I can see a European wood cello as being different just by looking at it, not because of the fact that the wood is from Europe, but because they've put more attention to detail into the actual cello making as well. Definitely looks like a more fancy sort of, they've put a lot more work into it anyway. So that's pretty beautiful. And the other one that I will be showing you is a cello that, believe it or not, maybe is about 3 times the price of that one. So, but there is a good reason for that. This cello is a Bernd Dimbath cello. Now, that is not a brand name, that is the name of the man who made this cello. Beautiful varnish once again, less antiqued, very sort of subtle antiquing. Once again, similar sort of like fading to the flanks and that sort of thing, and a little bit of wear where it would be sitting. But this cello is not a brand name. That is the name of the person who made it. So with the J. Haide ones, they're handmade, but it would be more in a sort of like workshop environment, where one person is making the back and someone's making the front and that sort of thing, and working as a team, but a very high level team, where this is made by Bernd, and he is a 5th generation instrument maker, and he studied in Mittenwald and is at the top of his craft. So, that's why something like this might cost more. Also, it takes longer to completely fully hand make a cello by one person making it. So, working as a team, you can make more of them. There's also things like the attention to detail. Like you can see inside here, the F-holes, the fluting, I know it might be hard to see, but the little indentation in there is very finely done, and it's a very difficult thing to do, but just the ridge around the edge there is like, it's the attention to detail, and also the quality of wood used as well. Bernd has his own store of aged tone wood, and he can choose from the very best wood. The Euro wood J. Haide also has beautiful wood as well. So maybe I'll start with the J. Haide, seeing I introduced that one first. When I'm demonstrating cellos and comparing them, I like to show them with the strings that I would actually sell them with, as opposed to using the same strings on them to sort of try to make it fair. But it makes more sense to show them the way that they will be given, because different strings suit different cellos. This particular cello currently has Eva Perazzi solo strings on, which are very bright and strong, and they work with this particular cello. So I'll start by playing this one. Let's have a try. really strong. And that's what I expect from the J. Haide cellos. They also have this sort of like little bit of an X factor thing about them. They sound a bit like an old cello as well. I guess that's partially to do with the varnishing technique. The varnishing makes a huge difference to the sound of the cello. And, you know, just the wood they've used and that sort of thing. I'll play a little bit of the bark on and it rings across all the notes, like it just, you know, you can hear as I'm playing those parts the previous notes all ringing in sympathy with the other ones, and it's just, yeah, it's a really beautiful thing. Now, could it be possible that this one can show its worth by being even more amazing than that? I'll give it a try. Also really amazing. It's got sort of a bit more of a voluptuous sort of like fullness within the middle of the range of the cello. You can hear there's this sort of like core to the sound, especially if I'm playing through the G and the D strings. It's sort of like thick, and it's also got that beautiful ring as well. I mean, it's not fair to the J. Haide because this is, you know, as I said, it's worth about 3 times the price. But it's, you know, like, I mean, the J. Haide, their claim to fame is that they compete well with very, very high level antique cellos and, you know, and fully handmade, you know, master cellos and that sort of thing. And it does. I can hear there is a difference, but very, very impressive. I just want to play this one again. Actually, what I'll do is, because I talked in between them, I'll grab that J. Haide again and then play and then swap straight over without rambling on, and you'll love it. This cello makes me wish I practiced more and was an even better cello player. I recommend, I mean, it might be an expensive thing, but I definitely recommend that Annie buys both of them. Please recommend, you know, please give your thoughts to Annie in the comments below. Thanks for watching.